Welcome all of you to the session on how to make money in trading. Today in the session you will learn how to make money in trading, of course, but then you will also learn how to make money in a matter of just 1, 2, 3 easy steps. And along with this, you will also learn how to master futures and options trading in a matter of just 7 minutes. But then before we start the session, I request all of you to make sure that you forget everything about trading that you have learned till date. Look at this session as a beginner. The more you look at the session as a beginner, the faster you achieve the end results. And when I'm talking about the end result, there is only one end result that we are all working towards here, and that is to make money, isn't it? And in order to make money in trading, there are only two things that one can do, and that is buying and selling. But there are people who have spent years of their life trying to do research and analysis, trying to understand one little secret, and that is the right entry and right exit. Yes, of course, if you want to succeed in trading, the one and only thing that you have to learn here is the right entry and right exit. But today, these are the people who have spent years of their life doing research and analysis, and they are still doing research and analysis. So you people are here today to decide whether you want to spend your life doing research and analysis or you want to spend your life earning money. If you have decided to spend your life earning money, then you are at the right place, because from here on, you don't have to worry about the right entry and right exit. You don't have to waste your time doing research and analysis, because dynamic superpower traders are introducing a revolutionary invention called the dynamic live. It is the first ever stock market intelligence of the world, called the Dometic Method. So what is so very intelligent about this? The intelligence here is that this dynamic live automatically identifies the right entry and right exit for you, so that you don't have to waste your time doing research and analysis. But you know that market conditions do not remain the same, it keeps changing. And in any changing market conditions, for you to get the right entry and right exit, there are some very unique intelligence at work in this dynamic live. Which are they? Let's have a look. Now, these are some of the major intelligence at work. Like we have the wait and act intelligence. Now, right entry and right exit is very important. When to buy and when to sell, that is very important for you to know. But then along with that, when not to enter, when not to exit is also equally very important, isn't it? Right? So this wait and act intelligence will automatically identify today which are the places where you are not supposed to do the trade. And then we have these zigzag caution intelligence. Whenever the price moves up and down, all the temporary price reversals are identified by these zigzag cautions. So when the price increases and if you come across a zigzag on top, or if the price decreases and if you come across a zigzag at the bottom, then it means the price is about to reverse, so that you can exit your trades with maximum profits when you see that. Isn't it? Similarly, we have the sideways caution intelligence. Now, price always does not move in an uptrend and downtrend. You know that. It also moves in sideways. But then there is one phase where majority of traders incur a series of minus trade. It is simply because they are not able to understand which direction the price is about to move. And above that, they don't know that it is in sideways. But today, Dynamic Live is the one and only platform which can automatically identify the sideways movement for you. And not only identifying, it can also identify sideways movement before it starts. Now that is a major benefit. And then we have the dynamic system cautions and DMBOTS. Now whenever there is a major movement in the market, before any major movement right at the top or right at the bottom, these dynamic system caution symbols will appear telling you that the price is about to reverse. And when you know that it is going to reverse, you can exit your trades with maximum profits very early. And you will also be able to take the opposite trade very early in order to capture the big moments. So these are all the benefits. So today let's have a look at these intelligence at work in the real-time market in Dynamic Live to understand how you can benefit from it. So this is Dynamic Live. In this Dynamic Live, you can see here there is the action information. Now, whenever the price starts increasing and if it is a good point to buy, then here in the action, it will be very clearly written as buy long act now. It means buy signal has come. Please take a long position, act now, buy it immediately. But many times when the price is increasing, here it will be very clearly written as buy signal, wait and buy. It means buy signal has come, but please wait, don't buy this, because it feels that this is a trap. The price may not go up. This is a false movement. Similarly, when the price starts decreasing and if it feels that this is not a good point to sell, then here it will be written as sell signal, wait and sell. So all the false price movements are identified, all the traps are identified, so that you don't have to get into that trade and eventually end up in a minus trade. So if you can read it very easily, you will be able to understand whether to do this trade or not to do this trade. And then we have the reason here, and the reason you can see here for Nifty, as of now it is very clearly written as sideways nearing sign. It means it is telling you sideways is about to start, be ready. It is preparing you in advance. And later this information will change to sideways start sign. So when it says sideways start sign, now whatever trade that you have taken, be ready to exit it fast with minimum profits as early as possible. Or the other best thing that you can do is you can stop trading the script, go trade some other script which is not in sideways. Later, once it tells you sideways end sign, then you can get back and start trading the same original script. So when you have these informations in the real-time market, then what happens is decision making becomes absolutely easy, because you don't have to do any research here. You just have to follow whatever it tells you to do. And then we have these dynamic system cautions. You can see here right at the top there is a dynamic system caution. Right at the bottom there is a dynamic system caution. These dynamic system cautions are telling you that the price can reverse, so that you can exit your trades very early with the maximum profit. Not only that, you will also be able to take the opposite trade very early in order to capture the big moments. But today you don't have to worry, because your job is not to follow all these intelligence. Your job is to just follow only this Dometic method level 2. And in this Dometic method, you are supposed to check only the action information. So whenever there is a good point to buy, then in the action information, it will be very clearly written as buy call option now. Or if it is a good point to sell, then it will be written as buy put option now. For the first time ever in the whole world, when it comes to trading in options, Dynamic Live is the one and only platform which can automatically tell you how to trade in options, when to trade in options, and what to trade in options. So today you don't have to waste your time reading books, learning what is options and lot many other things. Straight away you can start trading and start making money. This is how easy it is. And then later, once it tells you to buy a call option or a put option, later it itself will tell you how long to hold it. And later it will tell you, at some point it will be written here as exit call option now or exit put option now. As in the case of Nifty, yesterday it told here buy call option now, and today right at the stop it said exit call option now. So when to enter, when to exit, it will automatically tell you. You don't have to worry at all. You just have to follow whatever it tells you to do. And then above that, whenever it tells you to buy a call option or a put option, there's one more important thing that you have to learn, and that is to select the right strike price. Now, how to select the right strike price? Now, let's have a look. Today, you don't have to worry about it. Even the right strike prices are automatically selected by this Dynamic Live. So whenever it tells you to buy a call option, you can come look at this pyramid pointing upward. Pick one number out of these three. That is your right strike price. Similarly, when it tells you to buy a put option, come look at this pyramid pointing downward. Pick one number out of these three. That is your right strike price. So this is how you can go about selecting your right strike price and do the trade. Now, when I'm saying all these things, some of you may be thinking, boss, I'm a beginner. I don't know what is futures, what is options in the first place. Will I be able to learn? So these are the things that must be running in your mind. But let me tell you, if you are a beginner, the truth here is it is very good that you are a beginner, because you don't know anything. Your mind is a clean slate, and whatever is told, you'll simply follow that. And as I told you in the beginning of the session, today you're going to master it in a matter of just 7 minutes. Now, I know that when I make these statements, some of you will laugh at it, some of you will rubbish it. But all I would like to tell you here is just listen through this. Maybe at the end of the session, you may have to revise your opinion. Now, being a beginner, even if you don't know anything, all that you have to do here is just read what the action information tells you to do. Now it says stay tuned for the next trade. It means wait for the next trade. Sometime sooner, if the price of Nifty stays around the same ranges, or if it increases a bit further, but by around 11:55 here in the action, it may be written as buy call option now. Let us assume that now it is written as buy call option now. Your job is to just read it and read it loud. And before you read it, you must know which script you're trading. So this is Nifty. So read it as Nifty buy call option now. Right? And when it comes to trading in options, I also told you have to pick a right strike price. So let us say you picked a 10,300 strike price. So read it as Nifty buy call option now 10,300 strike price. This is what you are supposed to do. Will you be able to do this? Can you do this? Think again. If you can do this, if you still have a doubt in your mind, now what you can do is you can pick up your phone right now, make a call to your stockbroker right away, and you can ask him over the phone. If I tell you over the phone, Nifty buy call option now 10,300 strike price, will I be able to trade in options? Yes or no? You ask him. And when you ask him, you will be surprised to listen to his answer, because his answer will be a big yes. because they don't care whether you know what is futures, what is options. They don't care whether you are a beginner or an experienced trader. The only thing that they care here is, have you given them the complete information or not. So here you've told them which script, you said Nifty. What to do, you said buy call option now. Which strike price, you said 10,300 strike price. Now all the right information has been conveyed. Now for you to make a phone call and convey this message over the phone, now how much time is it going to take? It's a matter of 20-30 seconds, isn't it? 30 seconds for you to make a phone call and tell them Nifty buy call option now, 10,300 strike price. They will also simply place the order and tell you what price it has been bought. Now after that, just cut the call. Later it will be written as hold call option, and at some point when it says hold call option, hold on to it. At some point here it will be written as exit call option now. So when it says exit, one more phone call, you tell them Nifty exit call option now. Now by now they already know which call option you have bought, so they will simply place the order and tell you what price it has been exited. Now another 30 seconds. 30 seconds for an entry, 30 seconds for an exit, and you do this 7 times in a row. It means you have mastered options trading. Now how will you know that you have mastered options trading? It is when you're a stockbroker, when the public, when I call you that you are a master of options trading, then of course you are a master of options trading. But why will we people call you that you are a master of options? It is because when you do this 7 times in a row, and at the end of 7th time when your account balance is in profit, then obviously anyone and everyone will call you that you are a master of options trading, isn't it? So the truth here is, gentlemen, it doesn't matter how many books you have read, how many years of experience or knowledge you have. The only thing that matters here is, have you really made money or not? If you have made money, you are a master. If you have not made money, you are not a master. So this is the truth here. Similarly, if you want to master futures trading, in the action when it is written as buy long act now. So yesterday at this point in time, it was written as buy long act now. So your job is to just make a phone call, tell them Nifty futures buy long act now. Just read it. And then later, once it says sell short act now, you make a phone call, you tell them Nifty futures sell short act now. They will understand the language, they will place the order. You don't have to worry. You just give the right information, read what's written here. And you do this 7 times in a row, it means you're master of futures trading as well. So today, if you have understood this, or if you still have a doubt, you can go talk to any experienced trader or a stockbroker, because when it comes to practical trading, this is all that you're supposed to do. And this is all that you're supposed to learn. And if you're trying to learn anything more than this, then I think you're trying to waste your time. So if you people have understood this reality today, then it means you have already mastered futures and options trading. So don't waste your time anymore. Get started, start trading and start making money. But when I'm saying all these things, there are some of you who are thinking, do we have to watch it the whole day? No, you don't have to watch it the whole day. Once every 30 minutes, if you can come check this action information, that is more than enough. And above that, there is this preparation wherein it will be very clearly written. You can see here now it is telling us get ready to buy call option. At least 15 to 30 minutes in advance, it will tell us get ready to buy call option or get ready to buy put option. So you can prepare yourself because you know what trade you're going to do next. And later, once it confirms, once it is very clearly written here as buy call option now, that is when we will go ahead and do the trade. And today for this action information, to give you an entry, there are some multiple signals at work here. Now, which are these multiple signals? Let's go have a look. Now, these are all the multiple signals at work here. Like we have the intraday 3 speed signal, the intraday 3 long signal, the intra-week long signal, the zigzag breakouts and breakdowns. Similarly, we have for exit, intraday 3 speed signal, the major zigzag, the long signal edge points and so on. So many signals are there. Now you may be wondering, now why there are so many signals? It is because, as I told you in the beginning of the session, market conditions keep changing. And in the changing market conditions, for you to get the right entry and right exit, so many signals are required. But today you don't have to worry, because your job is not to follow all these signals. Your job is to just follow this 1, 2, 3 easy steps. So as I promised you in the beginning of the session, today you will learn to make money in a matter of just 1, 2, 3 easy steps. Now what are these steps? Let us see. First step, just add your favorite stock or index in Dynamic Live. Check what this action, Dometic Method action information is telling you to do. Whatever it tells you to do, based on that, simply place orders and start making money. So this is how easy it is, gentlemen. This is the reason we call this as a revolutionary invention today. So let's have a look at these 1, 2, 3 steps in the real-time market to understand how real easy it is. For that, any of you to suggest me your favorite stock or index so that we can see what this Dynamic Live is telling us to do. And first step, for you to add your favorite stock or index, you just have to click on this favorites here. Now once you click on this favorites, now what will happen is a drop down will appear, and in this you can select any of your favorite stocks. So let us say we select HDFC Bank. Now once we have selected HDFC Bank, our job is to come look at this action information. You can see here it says stay tuned for the next trade. As of now there is no trade, so you have to wait, but the preparation is also telling us get ready to buy a call option. So we may have to buy a call option, so be prepared. Watch it closely at around 11:55 now. Another 10 minutes down the line, let us see whether it gives us a buy call option or not, similar to Nifty. So this is about HDFC Bank. If there is any stock that you want to check, you can tell me now. Let's see what's happening in Bank Nifty. Well, there is a case of Bank Nifty, even in but in Bank Nifty it is telling us hold call option. So it had told us to buy a call option somewhere at this point in time. You could have bought a call option. Now I too bought a call option yesterday, the 22,000 strike price call option at around 142 rupees, and from there now it has moved up to 252 rupees, right? But then in between what I have done is just because there was a caution in the Tenkai signal, I shifted over. That is, I have got into a 22,500 strike price, now bought at 85. Now it is trading at what is the price now? It is trading at 133 rupees. So this is a Bank Nifty. So even if you have bought it in futures, now you could have taken a long at around 14:30, that is 2:30 in the afternoon yesterday, when the price was 20,837, and now it is trading at 21,324, and it is almost 500 points gain, isn't it? So this is how one could have traded in this. And let us check what's happening in let us say Reliance. Well, there's a good moment in Reliance. You can see here it is still telling us to hold call option. So it had told us to buy a call option somewhere at this point in time, where the date and time was, it was on 17th June at around 13 hours, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The price is around 1,627.9, that is, let us say 1,628, where you could have taken a long, and from there now it is trading at 1,683. So it is almost literally 55 points gain that we have got, and we are still holding on to it. If we have done this trade in futures, then we are talking about how much profit. One lot of Reliance is 505 shares, so it is 55 into 505, it is almost 27,700 rupees profit in this one single trade, and we are still holding on to it. So this is how one could have benefited in Reliance. Let us see what's happening in IndusInd Bank. Well, this is a case of IndusInd Bank. It is still telling us to hold put option. So we just have to hold on to it. Wait until it very clearly tells you to exit put option and buy a call option. That is when you can go ahead to do that. But if not, if the price starts coming down, remember, when the price starts coming down, if it reaches closer to this intraday 3 long signal edge point, that is when it may also tell us to exit the put option. So be ready to exit your put option if it comes there. But or else wait until the price, if the price goes up like this, then it may ask you to buy a call option as well. So this is how easy it is. All that we have to do here is just click on this favorite to select our favorite stock or index and check what this Dometic Method action information is telling us to do. Whatever it tells us to do, based on that, simply we go ahead and place our orders, right? So this is how we do the trading here. So today, when you have access to this intelligence, there are some very unique benefits as a trader that you can draw from it. Now, what are these benefits? Let's have a look. Now, these are all the benefits here. From here on, when it comes to taking an entry or an exit, there won't be any more confusion, because you know that it gives you the right entry and right exit. So you will not have any more questions or doubts. So with utmost confidence, you will be able to trade there. And then when not to enter, when not to exit, you don't have to worry. That is also automatically identified. And when it comes to trading in options, which is the right strike price, that is also automatically identified here. The best part, according to me, is the preparation, because it prepares you in advance, telling you what trade you're going to do next. And finally, the action information will directly tell you what exactly you are supposed to do. So if you can blindly follow whatever it tells you to do, that is more than enough. That is what we tell you to do here. So as I told you, Dynamic Live does all the hard work for you. Your job is 100% effortless, because your job is to just place orders. You place orders through your online trading terminal or through your mobile trading apps, or if you don't know how to operate them, just make a phone call to your stockbroker and place the orders. That is more than enough. And today, for you to start trading, there is no need of in-depth training. Simple basic training is more than enough. And today, any one of you can implement it. Even if you're a beginner, experienced trader, working professional, stockbrokers, students, analysts, tips and calls providers, retired people, any one of you can implement this. But remember, all that we want you to do here is just implement it mechanically. Just implement it as it is told. You don't have to use your brains. You don't have to use your expertise or anyone else's expertise. You just have to blindly follow as it is told. As long as you do that, the end result is automated. So when you follow this with the discipline is the one and only thing which will help you achieve the end results. You are here to achieve, earn good profits. Now that end results can be very easily achieved if you follow this with discipline. Got it? So these are all the benefits, and this is the reason we call this as a revolutionary invention today. But when I'm saying all these things, some of you may be thinking, do I have to watch it? What is the cost? What is the price? But then let me tell you, there is no cost, there is no price that someone can bear for something precious like this. There is one thing that you people have come here to do, and that is to decide. You're all here to decide, are you ready to invest today to secure your tomorrow? Are you ready to invest today to secure your financial future? If you are ready to do that, then what is the investment? Let me show you. But before I show you what is the investment, let me also tell you that you're not going to invest some big money here. You're going to invest a very small fetch of the profits that you can earn from it. All right, but then just by looking at this dynamic live in a video or in a session like this, you will not be able to judge it completely. You will not be able to understand its true benefits. But only when you touch it, when you feel it, when you open it, run it in the real-time market, when you do some trades, when you see the real profits in front of your eyes, that is the day you will realize its true benefits. That is the day you will realize what you have been missing all these years when it comes to trading in stock market. But today, to make sure that all of you people can first get your hands on it to understand its true benefits, to make sure that every trader can reap its benefits, for the first time ever in the last 12 years. Let me repeat it. For the first time ever in the last 12 years, the management has come with a very big special offer. Now, what is the special offer? Let's have a look. Today, you can get this dynamic live by investing just 8,000 rupees plus GST. You get this live dynamic live for 1 month. But remember, the special offer is valid only for the first month subscription. It is because the original price of Dynamic Live is 4,39,000 rupees for 12 months. But today you are getting the special offer where you get it at just 8,000 rupees for 1 month. Okay, so that you can touch it, feel it, open it, run it on the real-time market, do some trades. It is a matter of a trade or two for you to gain back this investment. And there have been many people who have been requesting us for trial. Now all your request has been answered with this special offer here, so that you can first get your hands on it to understand its true benefits. But then remember, the special offer is valid only for a limited period of time. Very soon the offer will go and the price will rise. So today, if any one of you is interested to jump into this revolution, start trading and start making money, then here is the link that I have texted in the chat. Just click on it, go through it, and you can immediately subscribe the special offer. But then when I'm saying all these things, some of you may be thinking, now what is next after the first month? Do we have to pay the complete 4,39,000 rupees? No, you don't have to do that, because there are many more other special offers that you can get. Now, what are the offers? Let's have a look. There is this presidential rights where you get the same 12 months plan. Instead of investing 4,39,000, today you can invest only 1,23,000, where you get dynamic live for 1 entire year. You also get dynamic system free for lifetime. So what is dynamic system? This is also one intelligent platform which can help you do some amazing positional trades in futures and options in any stocks, index or commodities. And the biggest benefit here is it gives you signals and information 1 day in advance, so that those people who don't have time, you can hardly spend 10 to 15 minutes of your leisure time to follow this dynamic system and earn some handsome profits year after year. You're getting it free for lifetime, and you're getting almost 71% off per month on this particular plan. And there is this privilege rights where you get a 6 months plan at 72,000. You get dynamic live for 6 months. You also get dynamic system free for 1 year. And there is a 3 months plan at 42,000. You get dynamic live for 3 months. You also get dynamic system free for 3 months. And there is a 1 month plan where at 16,500 you get dynamic live for 1 month. You also get dynamic system free for 1 month. So these are all the 4 different plans that you can opt for from the second month onwards. But for the first month, you get the special offer at just 8,000 rupees plus GST. The link is already there in the chat. Just go through that and you will be immediately able to subscribe it. Now, once you have subscribed, the technical team will send you a mail. They will take a remote access of your computer and they will install this dynamic live today itself. Excuse me, let us check what's happening in Nifty, because I think there could be a trading opportunity. If it is there, I must do a trade. Just hold on a second. Oh yes, Nifty has told a buy call option now. So let me buy a call option. Just give me a few seconds. All right, so I have bought it at 34.80, the 10,500 strike price call option. Fine, so there's a trade. So as I was telling you here, let me come back. I'm sorry for the interruption here because the trade had to be done. So these are the 4 plans that you can opt for from the second month onwards. But for the first month, you get the special offer. So once you are subscribed, the technical team will install this dynamic live and dynamic system today itself onto your computer. And you can also attend an online workshop today at 5 p.m. wherein you will learn things in a bit more detail, so that you will know from the very next trading day, you will know when to start trading and make money. Okay, so these are all the benefits here. Remember, the session is hardly for 40 minutes to 60 minutes, so that you will learn things in detail and you will be ready there to start trading. So this is how you can go about trading. So this is all about today's session. These are all the benefits, gentlemen. If you have any other questions or doubts, you can ask me right now. All right, just give me a few seconds. Be online. I just have to prepare for order placing in Bank Nifty because it is preparing for an exit. Please be online. Now your questions I will answer today. Just hold on. All right, so I prepared to place the order. So let us see what's happening. So what to do in Nifty as per DSPT. Now, Krut, you know that in Nifty, let me show you Nifty. Now, you would have definitely exited long and got into a short trade here once the zigzag appeared. Now, once after this, there is a zigzag breakout you can see here. You can check it in the spread view. Now, once there is a zigzag breakout, you can exit short and get back to a long position. So, currently, you will be holding on to a long position in Nifty. Right now, after that, wait for once again the dynamic system caution is anyways there. So, wait for any confirmation for you to exit the long and get into short. Bajaj Finance, let us check it. Before that, let's see in Nifty, Bank Nifty, has it given us a exit? No, it has not. So let us check what's happening in Bajaj Finance. Well, there is a case of Bajaj Finance. It seems to be a massive movement here. But anyways, it is currently telling us to hold the call option. It had told us to buy a call option somewhere at this point in time. So you could have got into the trade when the price was at around 2,481, and now it is trading at 2,698, literally close to 210 points or more profits here. Now one lot of Bajaj Finance, I think it is a 250 lot size. So 210 points with the 250 lot size, you're talking about 52,500 rupees profit here. Amazing trade, very good. But then remember, if you have done this trade in options, there is a dynamic system caution on top. Don't forget to shift over. Don't forget to secure your profits. Okay, so this is about Bajaj Finance. Let us check what's happening in Tata Steel. So there's a case of Tata Steel. You can see here the price has moved. The action is telling us stay tuned for the next trade. So no trade as of now. But as the price started moving up, and you can see here the action says buy signal, wait and buy. So it means it is not a good point to buy. Just hold on. Wait until it very clearly tells you to buy a call option. That is when you can go ahead and do the trade. Until then, as of now, there is no trading opportunity. Any other questions or doubts? All right, looks like there are no doubts. So, gentlemen, thank you all for joining today's session. Wish you all a happy trading and a very good afternoon. See you on the other side at the at the online session at 5 p.m. So until then, very good day to all of you, and thank you once again for joining.